Hi friends, today we will go very basics. So first of all, I wanted to say about the what is the difference between the circuit and network. So what is the difference between a circuit and network? So anyone? So network is nothing but network is nothing but we have different types of elements in electrical, that is resistor, inductor and capacitor. Resistor is denoted by the letter L, inductor is denoted by the letter L, resistor is denoted by the letter R, inductor is denoted by the letter L, capacitor is denoted by the letter C. So these are some of the elements. So the elements which you can connect in any of the fashion, that is either series connection or parallel connection or any of the star delta connection or any of the connections, whatever you may be connect, that is nothing but a network. Then comes to what is a circuit, in the sense a circuit is nothing but any elements which forms the closed path. Any elements which forms the closed path is called as a circuit. So circuit consisting of a closed path. So network may consisting a closed path, may not consisting a closed path. So network is nothing but just connection of elements in any of the fashion, either series, parallel, star delta or any of the conditions, that is nothing but a network. And circuit is must consisting of a closed path, that is nothing but a circuit. And I want to say very basic things right now. Let us take what is meant by charge. So charge is nothing but it is denoted by the letter Q or even the small letter q. The units for the charge is coulombs. So coulombs is the unit for the charge. 1 coulomb. See, 1 coulomb is a large quantity or small quantity. So it is very large quantity. So a coulomb is a very large quantity. 1 coulomb means it's a very large quantity. You have to remember this point. Why? Because we are getting the thunders. So we are getting the thunders from the clouds due to the electrostatic force or the charges. Due to this we are getting the thunders. Each thunder having the capacity of 10 coulombs. Each thunder will have the capacity of 10 coulombs. That in the sense your 1 coulomb, which is nothing but which is a very bigger unit, we can say. So charge. So what is meant by charge? Charge is nothing but it is we can say what is meant by mass. Any of you? Mass is nothing but which has inherent of material is nothing but a mass. Inherent of a material is a mass. So every material has a property that it consisting of some mass, that is a inherent property. In the same manner, the charge inherent is the subatomic particles. Subatomic particles are the inherent property of a charge. So if you take an atom, we have subatomic particles like electrons, protons and neutrons. So electrons, the charge of electrons is negative charge, the charge of protons is positive charge, the charge of neutrons is no charge or neutral charge or null charge, we can say, from the neutrons. So the inherent of the subatomic particles is called as a charge. In charges we have positive charge as well as negative charge. We have positive charge and negative charges. So what we call as positive charge and what we call a negative charge, simply I will be explaining in very clear and in detail right now. If you take your nucleus, so nucleus consisting of neutrons and as well as protons. So if you have 4 protons and your outermost orbits of the cell is having also 4 electrons, then what is the charge here? And if you take, we have 4 protons and your outermost cell, see your outermost cell is having 6 electrons. Then what is it? And one more thing, you have 4 protons in the nucleus and you are having 2 electrons in the outermost orbit. So here, what is the force of charge here is 0. The force of charge is 0 in this case. Why? Because 4 and 4. In this case, you have negative charge of 2 negative charge is a negative charge. Why? Because negative charge particles are more. It is positive charge. Why? Because positive charge particles are more. I can simply say one definition from this, which is having excess of protons is nothing but the positive charge, or the deficiency of electrons is also called as a positive charge, or excess of electrons is also called as a negative charge, or the deficiency of the protons is also called as a negative charge. From my conclusion of this, I can explain in such a way of these charged particles. Next, what is meant by current? So next is, what is meant by current? So current, I am going to say about the current. So current is nothing but, what is meant by current? Current is nothing but flow of charged particles. So that is nothing but dq by dt. So this is for dq by dt is nothing but I. So current is represented by the letter I. So in case of DC, it is represented by capital letters dq by dt, or q by t. Its units is amperes. So 1 ampere is equals to, so coulomb per second. So coulomb per second is nothing but an ampere. Coulomb per second is nothing but an ampere. So, and what is mean? So current is nothing but the charge by time. The flow of charged particles for a particular period of time is nothing but a current, and current is denoted by the letter I. So I is equals to q by t. So this capital letter is used for DC supply representation, and small letters is used for AC supply representation. Let us discuss about voltage. So voltage, what is meant by voltage? Voltage is also called as a potential difference. So potential difference. So voltage V is equals to, the voltage V is equals to dW by dQ. dW by dQ. That is nothing but, that is work done by a charged particle. Work done by a charged particle is nothing but your voltage. Voltage is nothing but the EMF. EMF. Voltage is also called as EMF. Electromotive force. This is a driving circuit. It will drive the circuit electrons. Voltage will drive the circuit electrons. Voltages and currents, you can know voltages and currents are of two types. One is DC type and another one is AC type. AC type is nothing but the waveform, and DC is nothing but the constant. Let us comes to next is potential difference. Sorry, not potential difference, power. Power is nothing but, it is a product of voltage into current. So the units of power is watts. So units of power is watts. So voltage is nothing but dW by dQ, and current is nothing but dQ by dt. From this dQ get cancel. dW by dt is nothing but your power. Power is in watts. So we have positive power and negative power. If you have the positive power, that is nothing but power delivery. If you have negative power, that is nothing but power absorbing. Power absorbing. So power deliver and power absorbing are the two types we can observe in the power. the conventional flow of current is being given that the conventional flow of current is always opposite to the flow of electrons. Always opposite to the flow of electrons. The time is 10 minutes. We will be continued our circuit class tomorrow. Thank you for watching me. I am signing out. Bye.